Today, we're going to tell you the fascinating story of a young Swami's encounter with an Aghori Baba, in the Himalayas in 1942. A young Swami embarked on this adventure to Badrinath, one of the most revered shrines in the region, and discovered something beyond his wildest imagination. It all began in a small temple of Shakti, 5 miles from Srinagar, where a mysterious Aghori Baba resided. The Aghori Baba was feared by the villagers around Srinagar for his strange ways, and no one dared to approach him. The Aghori Baba was a towering figure, standing 6 feet 5 inches tall, with long hair and a beard, and wearing a loincloth. When Swami arrived at his cave, Baba was sitting on a rock between the Ganges and his cave, and asked him to sit beside him. The pandit who accompanied him was hesitant, but the Aghori Baba demanded that he bring him a pot of water from the river. They were stunned further when he asked the pandit to retrieve several pounds of flesh from a corpse that was drifting in the river. The pandit was petrified, but the Aghori Baba was relentless. In a state of deep anxiety and fear, the pandit went to the dead body and started cutting it up. In the process, he accidentally cut his fingers, and they started bleeding. But the Aghori Baba touched the cuts, and they were healed instantly, without even a scar. The Aghori Baba then ordered the pandit to put the pieces of flesh into an earthen pot, which he placed on the fire and covered with a stone. He said, "Don't you know this young Swami is hungry, and you also have to eat?" They both said, "Sir, we are vegetarians." The Aghori Baba was irritated by this and said, "Do you think I eat meat? Do you agree with the people here that I am dirty? I too am a pure vegetarian." After 10 minutes, he told the pandit to bring him the earthen pot, which contained a surprise. Inside were a delicious Indian sweet dish called rasagullas. This was the young Swami's favorite dish, and he had been thinking of it as he was walking to the Aghori's cave. The Aghori claimed that the sweet had no meat in it, and both the young Swami and the pandit ate it. It was very delicious. What was left over was given to the pandit to distribute among the villagers to prove that they had not been fooled by means of a hypnotic technique. This strange and mystical encounter left the young Swami with many questions. How did the Aghori transform the flesh into a sweet? How did he master the finer forces of life? And what was the secret of his bewildering way of living? The young Swami stayed back to unravel the mystery of the transmutation of matter and to understand the Aghori's peculiar way of living. The story of the Aghori Baba's strange practice is a reminder of the immense power that lies within us and the beauty of transcending the limits of the physical world. The story of the Aghori Baba is just one example of the fascinating and mysterious world of India's yogis and swamis. If you're interested in learning more about this world, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to be notified when we release our next video. Until then, stay curious and keep exploring the unknown.